Shout out to Skating Carmen for posting that on the Bladed News subreddit. That's a really cool trick that I really want to try. It looks super hard. I'm sure it's even harder than it looks. I do like the name compression jump as well. What up, it's Brandon here and welcome back to Bladed News, your #1 rollerblading news source. Brought to you by Sweet Moves. And as always, just like my Winterclash challenge name, let's just roll into it with some industry news. Speaking of Winterclash, it is happening this week. I know you're probably sick of me talking about it, but I am so excited for this event and I really don't want you to miss out. I made a really quick little video explaining how the event runs in case you didn't know. I'll link that in the corner. I have links to everything to do with Winterclash in the description down below. That's everything from downloading the app to the tickets to the video where I explain it. You should get involved. This is a perfect event for the pandemic. It's open to absolutely everyone, even if you're a quad skater. There's some challenges in the event for quad skaters specifically. Quick shout out to everyone who entered my Winterclash ticket giveaway. Just pick the winners today. Check your comment and your DMs because I messaged you on how to claim your tickets. If you're unable to get a ticket because you can't afford it, Winterclash does offer solidarity tickets. You just got to email them at tickets@winterclash.com. Let them know your situation and they should be able to help you out. But yeah, that's it. I'll shut up about Winterclash now until I cover the highlights probably in the next episode. Yeah, I'll see you at the event. And then the final piece of industry news, there is a new rollerblading game dice app that just came out, and this is called Aeons. So this is a really well built blade dice app that generates tricks for you to do, and you can play a game of skate with yourself pretty much. It's only available as an app on Android at the moment, but it's also a web app, meaning you can just pull it up on your phone if you have an Apple device and it will work just the same. It's super customizable. You can put it on hard mode, easy mode, take tricks out. It even teaches you what the tricks are and it has good examples from the Book of Grinds, which I'll also link to because it's a really great source for learning about grinds. It's really well done, really well built, and everyone should go download it. I'll link that in the description. And that's it for industry news. So let's move on to everyone's favorite part of the show, product news. Powerslide brought back the Dream Skate Designer. Right now you can go on to the website mypowerslide.com and you can customize a bunch of their skates. You can go in there and customize the colors of almost every single part on the skate, and this is really cool. When they launched this, all rollerblading social media was just flooded with people's custom color setups, and there were some really cool designs out there. Now obviously, since this is a custom skate, a one-off make, they're not that cheap. It's definitely worth the money if you want to have that one-of-a-kind skate. It's pretty amazing that Powerslide can even offer to do this. Definitely check that out. Speaking of Powerslide, one of my friends here in New Zealand has started making soul plates for the USD Aeon skate. Everyone knows that the worst part about the Aeon skate is the fact that you are grinding down the boot, and when you wear out the boot, you got to replace the whole shell, not just the soul plate. The other downside is that since the soul plate is the shell, it's not as hard of a plastic, meaning the soul plates can become quite slow. Well, Jago here in New Zealand has been custom hand cutting out some UHM soul plates for the Aeons. They're called spice racks. They come in a pepper color and a salt color. It's a really easy process to mod your skates to fit them on, and they'll give your skate a whole new life if you ride the Aeons. They're especially good if you have something bigger than the Aeon 60s, like a Aeon 70 or Aeon 80, because it brings your soul plate down, making grinds a lot more easier. You're not so tall on royales and things like that. Now Jago's shipping these internationally. Just check out his Instagram, give him a message if you're interested. If you want to see how they perform, subscribe because I'm going to be doing some videos testing them out. And if you want to get a free set, I'm going to be doing a giveaway. All I need you to do is comment down below with hashtag USD and put the size Aeon you get. The first person to do the size that I'm giving away will win the soul plates. I'll ship them out to you for free. It'll be cool. Huge shout out to Jago for helping me do this. Definitely go check him out on Instagram as well. Yeah, good luck if you want to win some free Aeon soul plates. If you've been watching Back to Blading's Gear Talks, which I highly recommend you watch, you would have heard that Chroma is working on some new anti-rockers. So these antis will be a completely new mold. They'll be 101A, but it's going to be a new compound, meaning it should technically be harder than 101A. Because it's Chroma, I'm sure it's going to be some really cool color as well that I can't wait to see. And it's all coming out with the next Chroma drop, which could be a while off. There's no set date yet. They're still working on it. But yeah, that's really cool. And our final piece of product news, John Julio posted a picture of some handmade them mugs he's been working on as a collab. I think it's really cool that he's getting them handmade like that, not just getting some bulk mugs and printing on them. You know. But yeah, that's it for product news. Bit of a slow week, but we still had some cool stuff happening. Let's move on to my favorite part of the show, media you should check out. Just a quick reminder that if you want to get your video in this part of the show, all you need to do is post it on the Bladed News subreddit. I'll have that linked in the description. Top posts of that week end up on the show. and that's how all the posts I'm about to talk about got on here. First video I want to let you know about is a video by David called Fifth Floor. I just finished watching this before I recorded this, and it is so good. This thing should not have been free. In my opinion, this is a perfect skate video. It's got both just great skating and like serious fun kind of edit parts to it, and also got some like B-roll and goofing around. It like captures rollerblading very well. It's got some really cool people in it. We even got a clip from Alex Brosco and one of my favorite skaters, Martin Denning's in there a few times with some crazy cool clips. There's a bunch of other cool bladers in there, of course. David Sizemore is one of them, as well as Dominic Bruce. Both of them do some ridiculous clips. It has a limited edition magazine available at a bunch of skate shops right now. This video should not have been free, so we should at least be buying the magazine, you know? If you haven't seen this yet, definitely check it out. You'll be pumped for your next skate. Next up, we got this post by user TrueFish420, which is a pretty dope name. It's just top soles and steroids. It starts off with this crazy switch up, and then just has this ridiculously smooth line for how much of a crazy steer roll is in the middle of it. Really like this clip. It's sick. And then with a bit of self-promotion, I made a little edit for the Hate City comp after session that me and the boys had back at Hate City last year. I finally got around to editing the clips, and I made this short little edit to it. It's really chill and really fun. You should definitely check it out if you haven't yet. Another video that probably shouldn't be free is Habits by Joe Zink. Now, this video has a really good vibe to it. I really like the music used, and there's a lot of really stylish tricks. It's just Joe Zink and the boys in Germany skating in and out of lockdown, stacking some crazy clips. This one's not quite as long as Fifth Floor, so if you don't have as much time, you can watch this one and you'll be just as pumped. Definitely check this one out. Cameron, who had the opener for this episode of Blading News, also did this cool two-piece inspired by Danny Bear, which I thought was really cool. I especially like this second trick. I think it's so sick. And I'm definitely going to give this a go if I find the spot for it next time I go skate. Tucker Freeland got a 1 minute one spot for BMAG. There's some illegal switch ups in here. I'm talking ones that include tabernacles. This whole thing is absolutely fire. If you like the montage that was featured in the last episode by Tucker, you're going to love this one even more. It's so good. Definitely recommend checking this one out. And that's it for Blading News. Remember, if you want to support the show, you can hit that join button next to the subscribe button. You get some cool emotes in the chat, as well as a badge next to your name. Or you can just subscribe. That helps just as much. Huge shout out to my Blading News correspondents, James, Matt, and Sonic Sports, as well as the rest of my patrons and members. They help me out so much. Like, I really appreciate it. But also you for watching. Thank you so much. And I'll see you all at the Clash, right? Peace out.